Hi, welcome to the Rest and Digest Diner. I'm Christy Jenkins, and I am here to talk to you about posture snacks. I love the Feast of Fitness, and I love our Feast of Fitness snack that's available on our carry-out menu. This one is more specific to posture. Posture is really important for mental health. It's going to highlight mid-back and shoulders that you need to bring yourself out of that internal rotation and back into a straight, strong seat. And I refer to that in almost every class and every session I teach one-on-one or as a group with anyone, getting back into the straight, strong seat as much as possible. In order for that to be comfortable for you, you need to force yourself into identifying awareness of the tension in your upper body as well as the weakness in the upper. This first level, everything is 30 seconds. So every posture that we hold is going for 30 seconds. We rest for 30 in between. 30, strengthen for 30, stretch for 30, and build in a nice rhythm to give you an opportunity to notice what feels good to strengthen and notice what feels good to stretch. The whole snack I'll do maybe 2 or 3 times in a day if I know I'm really going to be sitting a lot. So you can amp it up. You can piece it apart. You can do only what you have time for in the moment or only what's appropriate in the space that you're in at the time. Respect that you're already probably very tired and stressed, and you don't have to add more to your list of responsibilities. But as soon as you start to build habits of this will feel really comfortable for you, and it will start to break some of that emotional exhaustion and physical exhaustion because you're building more strength to hold your body and to support your mind all day long. So getting started, here we go. I'm gonna hit the timer. Our first posture for our posture snack is plank. We have 5 seconds to get into plank. Overall, plank can be knees up or knees down. I have my knees down to start. I come into a straight line. I'm pressing the tops of my feet into the floor. If I want to rise, I'm lifting. I'm pushing my hands straight underneath my shoulders, lifting my lower ribs up toward my spine, squeezing my glutes, pressing the heels of my feet back toward the wall, softening my knees. So I feel my quads, my thighs, my stomach lifting. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and release. So notice the work that you did. Maybe you come down to seated. You're going to drag that right hand across your body. Take a breath. This is where that strong, straight seat comes in. Slide the ribs over the hips, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Switch sides. You can look left and right. Go back and forth, left and right. Take your arms out into a T shape. All right, so here we're getting into rows. You're coming up. I have weights, you don't need them. My palms are forward. My elbows are hugged into my side. I'm hinging and I'm lifting. Squeezing the bottom of my shoulder blades in toward one another. Thinking about tucking them down my back. My trainer would explain it to me as in pinching a pencil between my shoulder blades. You may have heard it described in other ways. Keep going. We ran a little over our time. 3, 2, and 1. And of course, when you're doing this on your own, with your own timer, you're going to be seaming these things together. For right now, I wanted to describe the workout. Interlace your hands behind your back. I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm pushing my hips forward. Breathe and stretch. Our next sequence, left side plank. You're on your side. You're lifting your body in this straight line. If you need support, this right foot comes in front like a kickstand. If this is too much, you're down. And I'm pushing my hips up. I'm feeling the top of my body engage. So this is step 2. This is step 3. You could be step 4. You can lift and lower, build some side muscle through your glutes. We come down and breathe. So right hand to the ground, left arm reaches. Walk your hands in front in a circle. Right arm reaches, bicep over the ear. Look up, look down. Our next workout, cheerleaders. You can keep stretching while I talk. I have weights. You don't need them. Mine are 8 pounds, just so you have a reference point. You're in a T, a Y, and an I. A Y and a T. I'm going back and forth. I stop at the height of my shoulders. I feel my mid-back, my rib cage is pulled in toward my spine. I notice my glutes dropping down toward the floor. My knees are soft. My core is engaged. Those are your cheerleaders. Notice your arms now. Make some movement. Bring some energy to your arms. Stretch through your fingers. Our final version of a posture snack is the other side of plank. So we'll come down onto our right side. Remembering the step 1. If you don't come off the ground, you're lifting like I'm sinking. You can see. Now I'm lifting. That's my plank if I can't get up. My left foot is here for a kickstand for version 2. For version 3, I stack my legs. I lift. Version 4, I lift my leg. Woo! You can lose your balance. And then you lift. You can pulse or hold. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice work. For here, open your legs out into a V shape. We're going to stretch into that side body. So the side planks really help with the shoulders, the hips, the ankles, and the knees. You're getting those side stabilizers to come in. You're recognizing your midline. You're building that body awareness that brings you into this strong, straight seat. Flip the right palm. Bring the right elbow somewhere to the inside of your right leg. Left arm lifts. And then you're going to reach. First, I just leave my arm up here. You may be just where you need to be. Some of us have more flexibility here and we'll tuck the right thumb underneath the right calf. I bring my shoulder toward my thigh. And then I'll reach my left arm over. And you can go all the way down, but notice I'm breathing. I'm talking. I'm not collapsing. And I'm not stuck. I'm working my bicep over my ear. So this is the final posture. If you're at your feet, you can be up here. You can even be all the way up here and reaching over. So go into that and explore, because that's stretching through the side body that we just really engaged in our posture practice. And you need this part of your body to be aware, to be loose, to be limber and flexible. So we're switching sides. Left hand flips to the sky. I'm pressing the elbow into my thigh. I'm pulling my right shoulder around. I'm engaging my ribs by pulling them back toward my hips. I'm pressing my hips down into the ground. So I'm building a base with my legs. My feet are flexed. And then I'll lift and start to lower. I'm noticing my right hip, my right rib cage, my right armpit, my whole right arm. And then I'm going to notice if it wants to reach. And I only go as far as I can breathe comfortably where there is no sharp pain. And then I can feel a good stretch, not a painful stretch. I'm trying to build tolerance. I don't want my muscles to think I'm torturing them, and then they won't want to go back on their own. I'm trying to give my muscles an opportunity to notice, what does it feel like when we do explore relaxation? What if I let them do that and my muscles want to return? So reaching into whatever version of that side bend makes sense for your body. Now point your toes. You put your hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Imagine that there's a cord at the center of your chest and you're being lifted up. Squeeze the shoulder blades down the body. I squeeze my glutes. If you feel like you can lift, let the head drop back, and then lower back down. Bring the feet in. Stretch through the fingers. Finger tension from keyboards. Gripping steering wheels during a stressful commute. Phones. I'm pulling back through my right fingers. I'm pushing my hand forward like a stop sign, and I'm gently pulling back through the fingers. Doing the same with the thumb. So I'm pushing and pulling together. Roll through the wrist. I use my left hand to just gently help my wrist rotate. I roll through. Drop the right arm down. Stretch through this side of the neck. You may feel it where it connects to your clavicle, that collarbone. Breathe for a moment. Switching to the left hand, make that stop sign, pull the fingers back as you press the hand forward. Try to drop the shoulders down and away from your ears, finding that straight, strong seat, ribs pulled over your hips. Breathe. You could do this sitting in a chair at your desk very easily. Bringing awareness just as much as you're bringing stretch tolerance and release and engagement. Go through the thumb and roll through the wrists. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. I'm giving you examples as a place to start. And then we'll roll through our wrists together. And take that left hand just to even it out. Left hand down. And you're gently moving through the left side, remembering less is more. Less straining to breathe, less straining to move, less judgment about what you're doing. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers like this. Grab the back of your head and pull your elbows back. Push your head into your hands. Pull your rib cage back. Imagine you're pushing your whole body up against a wall. Stay strong here. This is where you'll notice all the tension through the front of the body. Pull the shoulders in and down, those muscles that we use to work out. Now you're reaching, breathing, and releasing. To finish up our posture snack, breathe in. Breathe out. Sense your shoulders just as they are. Are they falling in? Are you slumping forward? And with that straight, strong seat, rolling the shoulders down and back. Sliding the rib cage back as if it were on a counter. Slide it back and park it over your rib cage. For some of us, this may feel like a sit-up. This may not feel comfortable and it's a lot of work. That's why you're doing these snacks. You are doing these snacks to build the comfort and the confidence to sit like this. Breathing, opening the chest to breathe, opening your breath pathways allows you to have a calmer mind. Restricted breathing restricts your ability to calm down because your brain interprets that as danger. Because it wants your body to breathe slow, steady, and normal. And normal is what you find here. What is your normal breathing? Can you get it down into your stomach? Can you feel your ribs expand into your side? Even take your hands like a C shape around your rib cage. Breathe into those hands. Exhale and pull your stomach in towards your rib cage. Relax. Breathe out. Into the hands. And exhale out. Notice anything that's changed in your body from when we started to when we ended. You've strengthened, you've stretched, and you've built awareness. Congratulations. Set this habit, set this goal, and see what happens for yourself. It's been my honor and my privilege.